JIE STAR Hospital. Part 16. Bag 16. So, hello and welcome to Square Ghost, and quickly here we are with part 16, bag 16, and we have started the plate of the roof, as you know, to our big main building. Very, very similar to the rest. Not a lot to show you really, that's why I've just made the plate up. You've seen it all in the previous videos, not going to rehash all that. Strange thing about these here, can you see how they're a lighter grey than the darker panels? Now I've looked all the way through the set, there's no other little darker panels. I've checked the numbers in the instructions book just to see if they're needed later. They're not, so obviously, so we'll see if they stand out later. Hopefully not. And we are now about to put big solid plate on, so solid bricks I mean. Get a grip, go. Anyway, off we go. And I'm back again, as you can see, and here is our latest update. And basically, as you can see, we put a trim all the way around, and we've built up this interesting little, what do you want to call it, building, shed. And basically it's definitely for the lift. There's another little printed tile here, you can see, up and down. Saying that, I don't think it can go up, it's calling for it to go up. There's no other place that you can't go further up than here, can you? He says, chuckling to himself. And you've got these posts, I think, to stop you falling off the roof, and a slit obviously for the lift, the little handle that takes the lift up, if you remember. Nice little built-up wall, and we're going to about now to add decoration. So I just wanted to show you where we were before I add that decoration. And there you have the end of part 16, bag 16 finished, and the roof is complete. We've added the decorative pieces, as you can see, the sloping grills, the little ice cake things on top of the studs. They are on the sloping pieces, you can see the angles better from that direction. These were made up in little fours, blocked across. These were made as threes. We've got some intricate little artwork there with the bagels, which I think looks really, really nice. Nice little top with the yellow stud. We've also plated round, as you can see, tiled is that the proper expression? And then we've put the roof on our little building. Everything's okay, needs to be pinched up really. Clutch power is a little bit overpowering, and some of the roof there's nothing to push onto, so you've got to be careful not to push too far through. But you can see it's okay, it's on, it's nice. As I showed you before, the back of this entire set looks absolutely brilliant. And I'm looking forward to getting this onto the building. The reason I haven't got this on the rotunda is because the building, the main building, is still on that rotunda. It was easy to transport that way. So I will bring it over and then put this roof on. A quick show again, and that will be the end of this section. So you can see the roof is now on, and to be totally honest and truthful, I've had to get it off the rotunda. You can see it there now, to get some force on the roof, and I'll show you exactly what's happening. As you can see, it's pretty down, it's pretty flat, until, and you know what I'm going to say, it's coming, we turn it, and there you can see it. Now, once I push and lock these studs into place, and they will go, the back part so here, look, see the gap? The back part is in, can you see? There's a pin somewhere where I'm pushing down here that holds it, or is supposed to hold it. But you can see now there's no pin at the front here to hold whatsoever. So I'm going to attempt now to show you. Right, now look, it's down, isn't it? Do you agree? If I turn this round, it's come out the back. So you can't really win. I mean, it pays, I think, when you're going to have it on display, you're going to make sure that the front looks all right, because there ain't many people that's going to look around the back. But because the plates are bent, as you've known, all the way through from the floors, that's what we've had to suffer. I'm as far away as I can possibly get, and you can just see we've got our arches, our doors, and now our roof, and it really is hard to get this all in. And I will attempt to show you the actual sides. Now, I'm going to switch off a second and just turn it to the back again. Sorry for the inverted camera, but it's the only way that I can possibly get this in. As you can see, there is everything. I pushed the back in again so the front would be out. But I just wanted to show you our lift with our people in. You can hear it. It would get to the top. People would get out. So I thought I would give you another inverted shot so you can see the length of everything. That's how it is. I'm not going to put this together until the final review, build review, and then we'll see how it does sit together, if it looks good, if it looks bad, whatever. The next part, like I say, is the ambulance, or ambulance, however you pronounce that. And then we have, of course, our minifix. Back to normal view. For anybody who has, I hope, enjoyed this little series of little videos, I hope you really, it's really brought to light the problems. You know, it looks pretty good, don't get me wrong, and like I say, we'll get into that in the final review in a couple of videos later. But for the money that we paid for, I don't think we can really moan. And as I say, if you've liked this little video, then please give us a thumbs up, hit that like button for me, and don't be frightened to comment in the box. What do we think about the roof? What do we think about the plates? These are things I want to have your take on. Would we replace them with proper Lego plates? I don't think it's the brick, like I say, I think it's the plates. Is it the clutch? Is the clutch too tight? I don't know. And if you want to follow us tomorrow on to the final bag, like I say, which is the ambulance and the minifigs, then all you have to do is click on that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. And finally, anybody who's watched this little video, like I say of any of my other videos, thanks very much for watching. I always appreciate it, and I hope to see you next time on JIE STAR's Hospital. And with that, you know the score, you know the drill. My name's Kev, I am Square Ghost, and I'll see you all